Hello. First, let me apologize for this insane background. My husband and I found out like not even a week or about a week ago that we have to move in we got less than 30 days notice that we need to move to another apartment in the same area that we live in. And so we're kind of in a panic to pack things, sell things, try to downsize in the process, which is a lot to add on to already moving in the first place. So there is a ton of junk in the background. There's towels and stuff that we're trying to use to wrap glassware. It's a mess. So I apologize for the distractions that are probably going on in the background. Also, I apologize that if I look tired, it's because I am. Moving, finding out last minute that we need to move, and the process of moving and trying to fit all of the packing in while we're not working it's catching up to me. And so I managed to get home a little bit early from work today, and I decided I haven't gotten a chance to film in a while, and so I want to do that now. And so I don't even have I have very little makeup on. I have like a little concealer on because I'm trying to use it up in my project pan, and I have a little mascara on, but other than that I probably look very tired. The thing that I'm talking about today though is I have my Ulta haul from like the spring fling sale or their spring haul, the spring sale and the 21 days of beauty sale. And so in the comments, I want you to tell me, why do you think people make haul videos? Because if you notice, my channel is named Outward Processing, and it's because at the time when I set out to name my channel, I didn't know what to name it. I couldn't come up with anything really clever, so I just kind of said, well, I'm going to put the most true thing about myself, which is that I talk a lot and I'm extremely like an outward processor. So I was trying to come up with a reason as to why people do haul videos, and I don't really understand it other than maybe I just find myself really excited about these things, and so I'm sharing them with you because I don't really have many other people in my life who like makeup and stuff. So here it is. The first thing that I'm going to start off with is I kind of separated these out into different categories, but this is all of the free items that came with purchases. So I am a platinum member at Ulta. I asked my husband at the end of this past year around Christmas time. We couldn't decide what to get each other, and I finally said, like, look, don't get me a present. I'm pretty close to hitting platinum at Ulta. Let me just buy myself some makeup, hit platinum, because I always see that they have certain sales for platinum only members, and I wanted to just try it out. And so I am enjoying platinum status. I got free shipping during 21 days of beauty. That was totally really fun. And so these are the little like sample packs that I got in those orders. So I got like a styling jelly, a bunch of shampoos, and I have pretty fine hair. It probably looks crazy today because I went to work early. I didn't style it. I was just kind of running out the door this morning, so it is what it is. My probably favorite sample to get in free samples is probably fragrance samples. So I got a couple of fragrances. I got like a Tory Burch, a Michael Kors, a Guerlain. I haven't tried them yet. I'm excited to. My husband got one, lucky dog. He actually tried it already, and he was in love. It's the Mont Blanc Legend Night, and it did smell very good. I actually got some, I like never get makeup samples, so I was pretty excited to get some makeup samples in my bag. I got like the Bare Minerals. It has like three little powder samples. I got the NARS, famous NARS Orgasm Blush. And then I got two different all-nighter sample packs, which I am excited to try this because I'm pretty oily in my T-zone, and I've heard that this may be good for that, so I'm excited to try it out. It's more full coverage, so I probably will wait until we do something more of a special occasion to try to use it, but I am excited to try it. So the next part are a little bit more samples from like a sample gift pack. So usually when Ulta sends out coupons like this free sample pack and it's worth this much money, you can get it for free if you buy so much product. Usually I never have that much product that I want, so I never get it, or if I do, it's sold out because they tend to sell out really quickly or run out of however many free samples that they have. So I actually had 2 eyeshadow palettes in my cart, and so I was really close to hitting the amount. You have to hit $50 and you get free shipping with $50. And so I had already had some products in my cart from the spring sale that I was interested in getting. So I actually managed to get my hands on one of the sample packets. I'm sorry if it's really loud. So in the sample packet, the free makeup and skincare stuff that I got a Murad moisturizer, which I have used one of these before and I liked it, so I'm excited to have it again. I got the It Cosmetics Brow Power Pencil, and actually I haven't tried this before, so again I was really excited to see this. I was actually surprised at how much product is in this thing. Let me roll it up and show you. For a little sample, there's actually quite a bit of product, so I'm excited to try that. I got the Evian, it's like a facial spray. I was pretty excited to try that because I like to put it in my body, so why not put it on my face? I got the Real Techniques, this is the sculpting brush. It seems really nice, and I like trying new brushes, so I actually don't have like a super firm contour kind of friendly brush, so I think this will fit really well into what I don't have. I got a Ralph Lauren Romance perfume, and actually it's super cute. It's kind of like a mini size of what like the bottle looks like. So it's so cute. And so I'm excited to try that. I have a Jack Black lip balm that I'm gonna have to fight my husband because he likes to take my lip balms. A Dermalogica cleansing gel, which is super nice to have when you travel. And then again, something I will have to fight my husband over. He always, because I have thin hair, he always gets on to me that I don't keep hairspray around. And so this is a nice little travel size hairspray, and I'm sure it'll come in handy. We're traveling to New York in May for a wedding, and this will be very handy when that time comes. I also got the last sample in this little sample pack was a mini Hoola bronzer, and I've never tried the Hoola bronzer. I keep hearing really great things about it on YouTube, so I'm excited to try that out, and I've heard that those little samples actually last a good little while, so I'm excited for that. Now these are the actual products that I purchased to get all of that free stuff. So let's see. I got the It by Pores pressed powder, and I've used it several times. I really like it. It's not something that I reach for every day because when I'm going to work early in the mornings, I usually literally just slap on a tinted moisturizer. And so when I do more full coverage makeup, I'll take this and take the, I'm probably blinding you right now, take this little sponge that comes with it and get some of the product. And then Nakia Joy did a tutorial on like concealing pores, and she talked about rolling it into your pores, and it really works well for me that way, so I'm enjoying that. This is the Origins, it's a tinted moisturizer with 40 SPF. I've used it a couple times. This is perfect for days that, like I said, I want some sunscreen, I don't want to put a lot of makeup on. It's not a ton of coverage, it's very light, but it's a nice product. It is a little expensive. I think I would only ever buy it if it were on sale like that, but it's fun. I have a bath bomb, and it smells amazing. I think this might be my dream bathroom scent. The spearmint and eucalyptus, those minty smells, I love those. I got some Mario Badescu items, so they did like a 25% off, I believe, if I remember correctly, on the sale day. And then because I bought some skincare sampler sets on like half off on another day, like closer to Christmas, I had a $5 off coupon. So essentially I got this for a slight discount, and this was free with the combination of the discount and my gift card credit. So I have used the drying lotion before. It's really good for spot treatments of like when you get a breakout or some. And I've used the aloe or the rose water, aloe herbs and rose water. And I have not used the cucumber smell before, but I like the smell of cucumber, so I figured I would pick it up and try it since pretty much it was free. Next I have a Duo lash adhesive. I said in my second video I ever made, my empties video for the first quarter of 2018, that I had used up Duo adhesive in the squeeze tube, and as I got to the low, like when I had less product, it was hard to squeeze out, and sometimes it would squeeze too much product out. So I said I wanted to try the brush applicator version. So this was like $2 or $3, and I was very excited to just go ahead and grab a replacement of that. I also grabbed, there was one day that I grabbed a NYX, the Dark Circle Concealer. I watched reviews a good bit and decided once I started seeing myself on camera in the past 2 videos that I made, I realized, ooh, my under eye circles are a lot darker than I thought they were. So I wanted to try this out, and I've tried it a couple times. I didn't try it today because I had put it away in this box for when I got the next chance to film. So it's not on today, but I like it. It's not too thick, and I do think it color corrects a little bit, and you still have to use a concealer on top, but I'm going to keep using it and see how it continues. I also picked up the Wonder Pencil. The great thing about both of those NYX products are they were super affordable. Like, I believe that they were less than $5, and so no complaints there. I got a CoverGirl powder because I used one up recently and it needed a replacement, so it's just kind of a backup. I grabbed a couple of brow pencils because I'm almost done with one of my brow pencils. I have the Kat Von D, one of the Kat Von D, her eyebrow, it's kind of like a watery pencil, but it's got like a brush tip applicator, and I'm almost done with it, I think. It's hard to track progress on it. So I figured these were like $2 or $3 a piece and on the sale, and they helped me reach the $50 limit to get the free pack and the free shipping. So I went ahead and bought 2 of these just to try out. I figure if they don't work out, they were only $2 or $3. This one might be a little dark. It's in dark brown, which I probably should have gotten just like a brunette or a brown color. But I have the Essence, their little brow gel in like the light brownie browns or the blondie blondes, one of the two. And sometimes if I go a little too dark on my brows, which I don't even think I have brow product on today, if I go a little dark on my brows, then that's a really good product to put over the top and lighten them up. So I can make those work, and I will use them. The next thing I have is the Mally Evercolor Poreless Face Defender. And I had no intention of getting this. I didn't even know what it was until I saw Emily Noel do a video on this. And I convinced myself, because I have an oily T-zone, you typically look up and get big pores as well. And so I'm always looking for something to kind of help with that. And so she said it did that as well as keeping you matte. It did a good job of that. So I grabbed this, and it actually looks so funny because it literally looks like some kind of silicone wedge, but I've used it several times and I love it. It really does make me look more smooth. It keeps me matte for a really long time, not all day, but it keeps me matte probably better than anything I've ever tried before. And so anytime I ever see this on sale, I probably will pick up another one because I think it's like magic. I did not expect to like it as much as I do. one day, I wasn't gonna get the Buxom Dolly lip gloss, full on lip cream, which is basically a lip gloss, but I did see that they had a little promotion where you could get the Becca Opal highlighter, and I've been dying to try Becca, and I've been dying to try this shade, the Opal shade. So I went ahead and pulled the trigger. I said, I know I don't need another lip product, but it is beautiful. I know I like Buxom products, and so I'm just gonna pull the trigger, spoil myself that day. I kind of make the excuse to spoil myself more often than I need to, but it's okay. I got the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in the anti-aging version, and it's I'm almost done. I only have one eyeshadow primer at the moment, and it's an Ulta brand, and I'm almost done with it. So I decided I actually enjoy using the primer occasionally, especially when I do more dramatic looks. I always use a primer. So I decided, since I really am enjoying it, I'm going to get something like this that seems really good quality, and keep at least one little eyeshadow primer around. I got, oh, this was supposed to go in the sampler pack. This is the sample of the Smashbox Photo Finish silicone primer. I've tried a couple of these in like the 10 packs, and it's nice, so I'm actually excited to have like a slightly bigger version of it. I will use it. The next thing is, I totally got sucked into this too. Again, you'll probably see a video from me in the future. I have one planned to do where I go through all of my lip products, because out of my entire collection, lip products are, it's probably the most out of control portion of my, like, the makeup that I own. And I didn't realize it until recently, when I'm like kind of overwhelmed by my products. And so I kind of knew in the back of my head that I didn't need this. Sorry, I'm looking for something over here. But I have this Ulta lip balm from like a Christmas or so, and I don't have a ton of it left, and it goes pretty quick. And I used so much of it that I stopped using it because I didn't want it to run out, because I liked it that much. Like, it's great for work. It's great for no makeup days. It just feels good, and so it's got the color changing aspect of it, in that it doesn't go on that pink as you see, but it just kind of gives your lips a slight tint. And so I saw that this seemed to give the same effect, and so I just went ahead and pulled the trigger and bought it, so that I can finally like make myself use the other one, because I'm so afraid of being without it, because I really like it. So again, I didn't need it, but I did it. So tell me again in the comments, do you have a product that you do that with? Help me feel a little less guilty here. Alright, and the last bit of this is my most exciting purchases during the past couple of months. So one of them was not necessarily a need, or it doesn't really fill a huge void in what I already have, but at Christmas time, like I said, when I convinced my husband to let me buy my own makeup as my own gift, one of the things that I purchased, they put the Lorac Mega Pro 4, and you can tell it's used and abused and loved because it's filthy. And they put this on sale right at Christmas time, and I had a 20% off coupon. So I like practically stole this from them. And I don't know if you can tell how much it's used, but I use it a lot. And I love this green color. I think if I ever run out of this green color, I might physically have a panic attack. I also love this like silver here. Gorgeous. It has some great like one and done shades. I think this was my first Lorac palette, and after trying this palette, I needed something with some cooler tones in it, and this is what I saw at Christmas time and decided to get it. And once I got it, I fell in love with Lorac, and I'm so hooked. So when I saw on the 21 Days of Beauty sale that they were selling one of the Pro palettes for Platinum members, I decided, I know that I don't necessarily need these colors in my, like I have probably other colors that are very similar, but I really just want it because I'm in love with Lorac and I know I will enjoy using it. And and it does have some unique colors for me. Like this amethyst color is gorgeous. The quality of these shadows take all of the guilt away of like, you didn't need that. Like, no, I feel no guilt because this thing is beautiful. And it actually is super travel friendly. And so I took it, we visited home not long ago. This was the only palette that I took with me. I loved it. It was exactly what I needed. And yeah, no regrets. It also came with like a little eyeshadow primer, which I actually didn't even realize. So I will use it, but now I technically have, I started out with just one eyeshadow primer that was almost gone, and now I have 2.5, so, or 2 and however much is left. So it feels a little excessive, but I will use them. The next thing I bought, it was another Platinum Perk, and it was like 16 bucks, I believe, on sale. And part of me almost didn't do it because I thought it's 16 bucks still. I mean, it's half off, but it's still 16 bucks, and there are only 5 eyeshadows. Like, do I really need 5 eyeshadows for 16 bucks? But I watched a ton of YouTube videos, and I don't have anything like this. These are gorgeous. They're so unique to what I own, because I own so many warm neutral. Like, I don't have a ton of eyeshadow palettes. I own the Lorac palette, the two Lorac palettes now, and I own some old Maybelline quads that aren't great quality. They're hit or miss. Usually the shimmers are way better, but they're all warm or neutral. I own the 3502, which is super orangey base, very warm. I own the Jaclyn Hill palette. It's super warm. What else do I own? I own the Modern Renaissance palette. That was one of the ones I bought myself at Christmas time to reach platinum. And it was, again, on sale, and I used my 20% coupon off. But I don't own anything with these kind of mauve colors. Like, there's like one mauve color in the Modern Renaissance palette, but these are beautiful. I love them. I don't regret it either. I've worn it already too, and it's not something that I see myself wearing a lot, but when I want a color like this, and I definitely think when fall comes around, I'll be wearing it a lot more. Now, these last two are the two of the eyeshadow palettes that were sitting in my cart that kind of pushed me over the edge, and I'm pleasantly surprised with them so far. I haven't used them a ton yet because I literally just got them in like a day and a half or like 1 to 2 days ago. So this one is the BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette, and my husband and I were kind of movie nerds, and I have some video ideas that I want to do in the future where I take a movie character of a movie that's about to come out, and I'm going to do some inspired looks based off those characters. And I have like one colorful eyeshadow palette I forgot to mention earlier. I have the NYX Ultimate Brights palette, and some of those shades in that palette are beautiful and they're very bright, and some of them are chalky and like don't build up. And so I wanted just something to accompany a lot of these colorful looks that I have coming up. And I watched some videos and saw that this was a decent palette that you didn't have to spend a ton of money on. And it's got a lot. Like, I bought it because I couldn't find another palette with this much yellow and green in it, and also this many pinks. I'm really excited for spring. I want to use a lot of these pinks, and also these purples here are different than the purples that I already own. So I bought that for that reason, and I'm excited, but mostly I think my most excited purchase would be this BH Cosmetic Weekend Festival palette. And again, it's like brand new. I think it just came out this month, and it's stunning. So I know it has a ton of color in it, and I probably didn't need both, but I see myself using this a lot this summer. These kind of have a different depth than some of the ones in the Take Me Back to Brazil palette. It also has some very almost neutrally shades like Escape and Magical. Like, I could wear those often. Also, these Boho here and Solstice, these are gorgeous, and they have like a really cool, they're very similar, but they have a cool different kind of duochrome. This one's more orange, this one's more pink, but they also have like a goldy shift to them. And I'm very excited to use these this summer. So these were the two that kind of, I spoiled myself. You know, life has been kind of stressful, so it's kind of nice to spoil myself a little bit. And this is my hobby. So while this is a big haul and I don't know the exact reason for this kind of video other than I'm excited and I want someone else to be excited about getting makeup with me. So yeah, that's just me outward processing, showing you my new stuff that I'm excited to use. Probably a little bit of it is telling on myself for spending this much money in 2 months on makeup, but it's done, it's over. I'm not on a low buy, I'm not on a no buy. I'll probably have a future video about why and some goals or plans for the future, but you know, part of my Christmas gift to myself was to let me be able to enjoy the platinum perks, and so far I am enjoying the platinum perks. So thank you so much if you stuck around this long. I assume this video is going to be kind of long, but thank you so much.